Daybreak, Saturday morning, ain't nowhere we gotta be going. Waking up with you right next to me, it's a good thing. Last night sure was something, way you gave me all your loving. It's nice to know some things are meant to be, like you and me, and it's a good thing. Our hearts are true, every little kiss means I love you, and every single touch still feels brand new. It's a good thing when you can say love keeps getting better every day. When it comes to us, it's plain to see. It's a good thing. We make plans, stay inside, watch the world just pass on by.
We've been doing that.
Open the door and let that telephone ring. It's a good thing. We both know in this modern age how easy love can slip away. It ain't gonna happen 'cause baby we believe in you and me, and it's a good thing. Our hearts are true, every little kiss means I love you, and every single touch still feels brand new. It's a good thing when you can say love keeps getting better every day. When it comes to us, it's plain to see. It's a good thing. It's a good thing when hearts are true. Every little kiss means I love you, and every single touch still feels brand new. It's a good thing that you can say love keeps getting better every day. When it comes to us, it's plain to see. It's a good thing.
Good morning. It's a good thing. That's what Martha Stewart said. She trademarked that. But I've been listening to Scott Adams today, and welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. You know, we need to be thankful for a lot of things, and you know, I am thankful for sexism. I'm thankful for all the bad things that have happened in my life. I am thankful to have a wonderful husband that spoils me rotten, because I've had two bad ones that didn't. So let's look for the things we can be thankful for and celebrate them. Nobody can ask me a question while I'm doing the show, because unless you ask it in the comments, and I can't, because somebody's asking me a private question on Messenger. So let's figure out what we're thankful for. I am thankful for a lot of things. I've been thankful for the pandemic, y'all. You know, you just have to find out all about it. Now, I want to tell you a story. You know, thankful for sexism. You know, made me a strong woman. Made me strong. I was the only female farmer where I grew up. The only one. And I needed a truck. I'll tell you a story. This is really good. And I decided I knew exactly what kind of truck I wanted. It was a Ford truck. It was gray on gray, so it was two tones of gray. And it had a red stripe down the side, and it had a red interior. I knew exactly what I wanted. I saw it on a lot in Union City, Tennessee. Saw it on a lot. And I had the money to pay for it. Yes. I had the money to pay for it. Cash. I didn't have to finance it. Nothing. And I was married to Justin's dad at the time, and he wasn't going to be needing a truck to drive through mud and stuff. He didn't need a four-wheel drive. He drove football practice. But I needed a truck that would get me where I needed to go. So I went to this dealership, and this guy met me in the lot, and I said, I want to look at that truck. I want to drive that truck. And he said, well, why don't you go home and bring your husband back with you? And I said, what did you say? And he said, you bring your husband in, and I will be happy to let y'all drive it. And I didn't get mad. I stayed really calm. But when somebody shows you who they are, you have to believe them. You really have to believe them. So I got back in my car, and I drove to Dyersburg. From Union City to Dyersburg, it's about 25 minutes on Highway 51. And I got to the Ford dealership there. And that Ford dealership was a real Ford dealership, not a franchise dealership, a real Ford dealership. And I said, I found the truck I want. It's in Union City at this lot. And I'm going to buy this truck today. But you have to go get it, and I'm going to wait here for it. And I want you to know, they called that dealership and said, bring the truck to me. Bring the truck to Dyersburg. And they brought the truck over, and I bought the truck. But I didn't buy it from them. Because they were sexist. They thought I needed my husband to buy a truck. I didn't need my husband to buy a truck. I might have needed him to buy a house, but I didn't need him to buy a truck. And when somebody tells you who they are, you have to believe them. And just assume out there that everybody is going to be against you. You got to stand up for yourself. But we Southern women, we just have a smile on our face, and we do exactly what we need to do. We do exactly what we need to do. We don't let on that we're upset, but you go take care of business. You go, and you don't feel sorry for yourself. No, you stand up for yourself in all the ways you need to stand up for yourself. But you don't have to do it in anger. You can do it in kindness, and you can kill them with kindness. You really can. And then they can just kick themselves all the way to not going to the bank. Is how it works. It's just how it works. Leanne's had it happen to her. Sexism in the banking industry. So there's sexism, there's racism, there's xenophobia. I mean, it's all out there. But if we'll just realize it's all out there and just go about our business and know that we're going to get past it, because we're bigger than they are. We're bigger than these diseases. Yes, it's a disease of spirit. It's a disease of spirit. We are bigger than them. And we're going to get past it. We're going to get past it. I probably could buy a house now without my husband, but he'd probably have to know about it. Yeah, I probably could, but you can't sell a house without him if he's on the note, if he's on it with you. So there are certain laws about that. But the main thing is, we don't have to take this stuff. And we don't have to get mad. We don't have to get mad. But we can just stand up. And, the best revenge in the world is to succeed. Show them that you can do it. And I'm here to help you. And Leanne's here to help you. It's something in this state. I don't know what it is. Robert has told me about it before. But, I'm not a lawyer, but I sleep with one every night. And it's wonderful to have a husband that knows all about the law. And he's read every one of the law books. He knows the law. And when he reads something, it sticks with him. So when people show you who they are, I mean, Leanne and I have gotten mad, but you know, when we get mad, we don't really take revenge. We take back what has been taken from me. We take back what has been taken from Leanne. She got done dirty one time. Really bad dirty. But you know, we turned it around in one day. One day. And you know how we did it? We did it with Saving Dinner Low Carb. So if y'all ever buy the Saving Dinner Low Carb book, we did it with Saving Dinner Low Carb. Not just the book, but the low carb menu mailer. We did it with that one thing. So what happened to Leanne was illegal. What happened to me in Union City, Tennessee was illegal. But what could we do about it? We couldn't do anything about it. But we did. We did. We did it. And we stood up to them. But you know how you stand up to them? With your pocketbook. Yeah, we show them that we are stronger than they are. Yes, that's what we do. Because we're proud women. And we're not just proud from an ego sense. We're proud from being excited about what we do. I mean, I was told in Mount Airy, North Carolina, by one of the original feminists. I mean, she taught at an Ivy League school. She was one of the women that fought for our right to vote. This woman was amazing. And I'm teaching women how to keep their houses clean. And she looked at me and she said, Marla, don't let anyone ever tell you you're not a feminist. Well, it's I never thought of myself as a feminist. You know, I just do what I want to do. I just do what I want to do, what my heart tells me I'm supposed to be doing. And training up women to train their children to be strong and give them wings, that's what I'm called to do. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's what I'm called to do. And she said, feminism is all about following your star, following what it is you're supposed to be doing. If you're supposed to be home raising babies, that's what you're supposed to do. And if that's what your heart tells you, the Holy Spirit tells you, then you should follow that. And you should never let anybody tell you what feminism is. Because if I wanted to be out in the field driving a tractor, I could do that too. If I wanted to be at a pallet mill managing 40 men, I could do that too. And I've done it. Been there, done that. So stand up for yourself, but do it in a kind way. Realize that God's on your side. Look at the powerful women in the Bible. Look at them. Read their stories. And women were oppressed like crazy in the Bible. But read their stories. You can do this. And we can teach our children they can do it. You can do it. Because you've had strong women in front of you. Yes, Esther is an amazing story. Ruth is an amazing story. So Leanne and I are here guiding you to be the strongest woman you can be. Now, there might be some men in here. Y'all got your own problems. I'm dealing with 99.9% women here. We are amazing. We are strong. If you've ever watched, what was the movie? I can't think of the movie's name. But the nanny in the house kept telling this little white girl, you are strong, you are powerful, you are beautiful. We have to tell our children these things. Who's going to tell it to them if we don't? But if you're beating your children down, I mean, when the song was playing, I had a thought of an image that will stick with me for my whole life. The Help, that's what it is. I thought of her chocolate pie. That's what made me choke up there. When I was hearing that song this morning, I thought, and it just flashed in front of my eyes so that I knew it was the Holy Spirit working. There was an image of a little boy. This came through Facebook a long time ago. And the little boy had hands, and he's crying. And these hands are around his precious little neck. And on the hands are written all the ugly words that have been said to him. You're not ever going to amount to anything. You're not going to do this, that, and the other thing. All the you're not gonnas, in the world. And all the negative things you hear in your head, that's part of the body clutter we have to get rid of. That's part of it. Because these negative words that you hear that come out of your mouth to your own children, these negative words are what we've got to eliminate from our vocabularies. We should never say anything negative. Here, I'm saying some never say never, but you've got to curb those words, because what you speak to your children, you are affirming to them. You're telling them that's what you expect. Don't be guilty of strangling your child's ability with your words. Don't do it. Nip them in the bud, as Barney Fife would say. Nip them in the bud. Don't pass those words along to another generation. Stop it now. Build your children's esteem up. Yeah, tell them there's problems in the world. But with the right attitude, you can get past them. You can get past them. And if you get a chance, go listen to Scott Adams' podcast today. It was quite inspiring. He was talking about racism. And he's been doing a deep dive study into what is systemic racism. And he said, y'all are just thinking too small. Racism is everywhere. It's how we deal with it. It's how we deal with it. So go check out his podcast from today on Periscope. It's on Periscope. And it is powerful. Leanne, if you could put that link in here, I'd appreciate it. I don't know if Patty can get to it or not. But it's a different way to think about things. Instead of thinking, it's only in one person and they've got racism. It's powerful. It's really powerful because we're human. We make mistakes. But guess what? We can go past it. We can get past it. We can build our children up. Instead of feeling like they're never going to be able to do anything because they're a woman, or they're white, or they're black, or they're yellow, or they're brown. Red and yellow, black and white, I don't care. But we can build them up and give them the positive attitude that they need to get through anything. Do you hear me? We can get through anything. By golly, we've gotten through a pandemic. And we've done it with a positive can-do attitude. We can do. We don't have to sit by and wait for somebody to do for us. We can do it right now, today. Now, yesterday you heard on our show that Leanne and I are going to do a conference next Saturday. Next Saturday, I will not have an 11 o'clock show, folks. I won't have an 11 o'clock show because I'm going to be up at Leanne's house. We've been discussing the backdrop that we're going to have. I woke up this morning with the most amazing God breeze ever, and I couldn't wait to tell her. We were talking about where we were going to set up to do the show. And we've been playing musical roulette with bar stools. I gave her some bar stools that I take with me to conferences when she first moved in and she didn't have any furniture. So I figured they needed some place to eat. So I took her these blue bar stools. And then I bought me this desk that I have right here and 2 more bar stools. Well, it didn't work. And one of the bar stools was broken at her house, and the hydraulic thing didn't work. It's not hydraulic, it's another word for it. But we brought it home with us, and she only had 1 bar stool. So Mark came by, and we gave him the other bar stool, and we traded out. So I've got the blue ones here. She's got the gray ones at her house. And I said, we can set the computer up on your bar, and we can have this beautiful backdrop of her staircase. What are we trying to do? We're trying to take baby steps. We're going to have this conference next Saturday. It's going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning. Go get signed up for it. We're doing all the sign-ups on Leanne's website. I'm going to spend the whole day at her house. I've already started my launch pad. And it's going to be an all-day affair. From 9 until 1, we're going to talk about the things I'm talking about right now. And the things that hold you back. We're going to discuss those. And then, we're going to have the backdrop of her staircase. Now, this is where this woman goes up and down the staircase 20 times a day. 20 times a day she goes up and down this staircase. And it's like 22 steps. I can't even... Leanne, how many steps are in your staircase? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about all of it. And that staircase is going to be the backdrop to our show, what we're doing. And it is going to be amazing. Amazing. It's having your own Stairmaster in your house. And if you don't have stairs, go outside and walk up and down your front steps. Yeah, do it. This is going to be fun. And this is the first time I've ever done a virtual conference. I'm online with you every day, but I've never done a conference like this. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to break. We've already got our timetables all stamped out. We know what we're going to do, what hour we're talking about, which. And then we're going to, at 2 o'clock, we're going to come back in and we're going to go till 5. And then we're going to have a question and answer session before probably about 4:30 or so, or 4 o'clock. I don't know exactly what time. When we get there, it's going to be amazing. So get signed up for it. It's $47. And here's the deal. You got to be dressed in casual comfort. Put on your lace-up shoes. Be dressed because you're going to be on camera if you want to be seen. And have your lunch ready. Box lunch in your refrigerator ready to go. Leanne's already asked me what I want to eat. I can't eat a whole lot when I'm talking. So I'm going to be dirty fasting all day, but I'm going to start with a cup of coffee. I said, have you got a carafe that we can keep the coffee hot? And she said, yeah. So we're going to have coffee to start the day. And y'all can have your breakfast with us. And then we're going to drink our water. We're going to have our hot melt mix. We're going to have all kinds of good stuff going on. Leanne's got some great discounts going on the whole day. I'll have Monday, I'll set up a coupon code that will be special for that one day. And It's going to be an amazing, you're going to be excited. Plan something for your husband or your children's grandmothers or stuff to do with the kids. And you take some time for you. This is going to be an important day for you. This is going to be a life-changing day. A life-changing day. And be there with us. Conference call. She's got her conference clothes already. Nancy, that's amazing. Yeah, think about what you're going to wear. Leanne and I have to coordinate our colors so we look good with that white background behind us and that beautiful staircase. So it's going to be great. Absolutely wonderful. And I want you there. I really want you there. It's going to be worth every penny. And you're going to get a lot of goodies. We got a swag bag for you, but it's a virtual swag bag. You know, we're doing this because of the coronavirus. I would have never done this had it not been for the virus. I would have never done it, y'all. Ever. Would have never done it. And you make do with what you have where you are. That's all you can do. You make do with what you have where you are. And you're going to love it. I mean, Leah and I can do it in our sleep. This is how we understand our topic. This is an amazing, we're going to empower you like you've never been able to. So you're going to need to bring a notebook to write in, to take notes, because you're going to want to keep the notes. You're going to need a pen, a piece of paper, well, the notebook, a pencil if you want to write in pencil, and a highlighter. So, get you a highlighter and a pen and paper and maybe some different colored pens. And you take notes on what Leanne's saying in one color and what I'm saying in another. It is going to be amazing. And it won't be on Facebook. It's going to be on Crowdcast. Yep. So go get signed up. You'll get all the information about it. We'll have people standing by to help you. You're going to love it. Oh, and Leanne recommends gold stars. Yes. Get some gold stars or some smiley faces. Whatever you want to emphasize what you're doing. So you're going to need it. Because when you go to a conference, that's usually they got a highlighter, a pen, and a pencil, and a notebook to take notes in. Yeah. It's 1:38. That's what time I went to bed last night, Ann. Go. Oh my, I don't know where you are in the world. What is Crowdcast? Well, it's a platform for doing conferences. And it's done really well during the pandemic. People have done concerts, all kinds of things with Crowdcast. Yeah, create your own little notebook. Grab a 3-ring binder that you have in your stash and put some notebook paper in it and open it up and print out a pretty piece of, grab the picture of the house that Leanne has and that I have on at the top of our Facebook page, and print it out and put it on the front of your notebook. You got a week to get ready. You got a week to get ready. Get it on your grocery list if you don't have any notebook paper. You can do it. You're smart. And we love everybody. We treat everybody with love and respect. We treat people the way we want to be treated. Leanne can address on her show at 1 o'clock about the different timetables, but we're going to be starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's what time we're starting. So you have to figure what that time is where you are in the world. So you can Google that. If it's 9 a.m. Eastern Time, what time is it where I am? And it'll tell you. So go to savingdinner.com/house. savingdinner.com/house. We're going to talk about our homes. We're going to talk about our health. We're going to talk about our bodies. That's our health. Our spiritual health. Our mind. We're going to talk about what's going on up here. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Well, folks, have a good rest of the day. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Please get signed up. You won't be sorry, I promise you. We're not going to have a bunch of people talking. It's going to be me and Leanne, and we are the dynamic duo when it comes to getting your home and your life in order. I can get your kitchen clean, and she can help you get dinner on the table, and that's half the battle, you know? We can do this. You're smart. You're strong. We are focused on this. And just let somebody try to tell us we can't do it. That's all I got to say. Leanne's Californian and Canadian, and I'm Southern, and you just try to tell us we can't do something. Oh my. It's going to be powerful. Yeah. It's going to be powerful. And I want you there. I want you there. I love you all. And I will see you at 3 o'clock. Check Leanne out at 1 o'clock. And let's get some things done today. Let's start our little list of all the things we got to have for my trek up the mountain to Leanne's house, and so that I have everything with me. I got to looking at this stand right here. I'm going to need a stand for my iPad so that I'm not looking down if I have to check things out. I love you all. Bye. Be strong. Yes, you are strong. You are. Coupon code is CLEAN25 for anything in our website that's not already deeply discounted. We got a supply of, this came in on Friday. All of our supplements, our Core 4 supplements are in. Calendars are in. We got those on Thursday. You're good to go. You're good to go. So get signed up for our conference. You can do it. You can do it. You will be so happy that you did. We just can't wait. I mean, I'd do it tomorrow. For a little bit, I would do it tomorrow. I'm so excited about this. I'm jumping out of my skin to do it. So go get signed up. savingdinner.com/house. Bye. Be there or be squared.